On problem number 7 of Mark 2, and it indicates that the stock of Delta Corp has a beta of 1.9. The stock recently paid an annual dividend of $1.60, and the dividends are expected to grow at a rate of 10% indefinitely. The equity premium, has averaged 8% in recent years and is expected to remain at this level for the foreseeable future. The relevant risk-free rate is 5%, and they're asking what is the maximum price we would pay for the stock, in the company, using CAPM as our guideline. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the front of the exam. We're going to put down the formula for CAP. And CAP and PM is the expected return on an asset, on a stock, whatever, is equal to the risk-free rate, R, plus beta, times, the expected return, on the market, minus the risk-free rate. Now, the reason the problem is a little tricky,
because this comes in the where beta is the second formula, right?
Well, no, the reason the problem is tricky, it defines, equity premium. See the word equity premium?
Uh-huh.
And equity premium, is really the difference between those two numbers. That's the equity premium.
Okay. So you have to subtract beta by the risk-free minus the...
You have to multiply it. So we know that that's equity premium, and they're telling us that for this problem, it's 8%. So now we're going to compute, the expected return of this stock.
Okay.
The expected return of this stock for this problem is the risk-free, rate of 5% plus beta 1.9 times the equity premium, which is 8%. So we then, are going to compute the equity return for this stock, the expected return for this stock. And that's going to give us 1.9 times 8.
15.2 plus 5.
15 is 20.2.
Did it in my head.
Right, good. 20.2 is the expected return on this stock. So now, knowing, the expected return on the stock, we are looking for, stock price, that would give us that expected return of 20.2, So 20.2, is going to be equal. Then we're going to go and we're going to get another formula, which is, the value of a perpetuity with a growing rate.
So first we did the CAPM.
Right. We did CAPM. Now we're going to go, and we're going to look for the growing perpetuity. We know this is a growing perpetuity, because it tells us that the dividends are going to grow at a rate of 10% indefinitely. So now we're looking for the price of that stock that gives us that return of 20.2. So the formula then for the growing perpetuity, is C1, which is the dividend after the first period, divided by R minus G. The dividend currently, has $1.60, and they're growing at 10% a year.
Let's stop this one.
Well, let me see.
This is like...
All right. Well, we'll finish in case you want to study it. So C1, is $1.60 plus 10% equals $1.76. Right?
Right,
$1.76. And R is the rate we just computed, the return, which is 20.2, minus G, and they tell us in the problem that the dividends are growing at the rate of 10% definitely.
Okay.
And G is 10%. So now we've got, the price of the stock is going to be equal to $1.76 over 10.2.
Okay.
Which is going to be equal to 1.76 divided by 10.2, or moving the decimal point to two places to the left is $17.25.
Okay.
Okay, and that's answer B, which is the correct answer.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Okay.